Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Lugens Dort out there with Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo up top. Porter a screen. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Milwaukee with the ball. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Turner. And here's Porter from deep. 4 on the clock. The offensive rebound from the arc. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Gilgeous Alexander against Porter. That one goes. Count it.
Wow, that ball is on a string. SGA breaking ankles out there.
Pass to Porter. To the inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Porter.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Porter. And it's blocked by SGA.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Watched by Wallace. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Lets it go from deep. Dort. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. In transition, here come the Bucks. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Dort. And the basket is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
And here are the Thunder now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And Turner with the block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Holmgren. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a win.
And how they run their sets.
From deep, SGA. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And Shai didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Thunder, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason. It's been a rough quarter for them. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 5. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Milwaukee in the lead. Porter looks it over. Outside, Green launches a 3. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Now here's Porter. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 5.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Here's Wallace. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
With his ability to hit threes, Dort forces defenders out. In turn, that opens up the driving lanes.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And the first one at the line is good. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lu Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
And Dort hits them both. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket. 5 to shoot. Down low. Shoots it from the corner. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
Drains the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so a timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, you look at outside, Green. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside, SGA. Caruso outside. Holmgren with a screen on Green. And here's Caruso outside. 6 to shoot. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Caruso. Holmgren's got 9. Porter the pass to Green. Back to Porter. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porter with the steal. On the break. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter, getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren from downtown. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jalen Williams.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Rollins. Then for Oklahoma City, Jang, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Joe comes in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. And here's Mitchell, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Kuzma. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 4. Jang passes to Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Milwaukee is gone 1 of 4 from deep. Porter the pass to Turner, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Porter the pass to Kuzma. Trent for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Here's Porter. The Thunder making their last shot. Trent outside. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Harris comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. And he hits the jumper for 2.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Mitchell. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Anthony, Kuzma, the open look. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Holmgren with a screen on Harris. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 16 points for Chet Holmgren. Here's Anthony. Out to Harris. Pass to Trent. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Now Mitchell. He's guarded by Anthony. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead. And so it's Oklahoma City ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chet Holmgren, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Carlson in at the center position. Portis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anthony's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Mitchell with the ball. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Back to Kuzma. Portis with a screen on Caruso. Kuzma for 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And that is why this team loves having Kuzma. At 6'9", he can really stretch the floor. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
There's the block. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Jang's checked in.
Number 13, Usman Jang.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. No one covering. Joe's got his first points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining.
On defense, the Thunder. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. Pass to Jang. And here's Joe. Back to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And there's the rejection. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Wiggins. Screen by Holmgren. On the attack, Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. And it's good for 2.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Anthony outside. Portis with a screen on Mitchell. It's Anthony on the take, and he converts the layup. Give him 8 points now. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 6-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Here's Anthony. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside, SGA. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
That's good from Trent. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. SGA passes to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Williams, a screen on Trent. Gilgeous Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Man, devastating move. That was an ankle break.
Well, that one is going on the highlight reel. He'll be showing that one to his grandchildren someday.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Rollins passes to Green. Trent with it. He's picked up by SGA. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with the block.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. They get it back. Here's Williams. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all three levels.
Porter with the steal. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's SGA. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Bucks trail by 7. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Dort. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
This will be his third free throw of the game. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. Now Gilgeous Alexander. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
A shooter shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Pass to Turner. Shot is up. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
The baseline J. Again, Milwaukee.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's SGA. 13 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Antetokounmpo surveys. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Who's watching it?
Dort, the pass to SGA. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous Alexander. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. Here's Porter. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Holmgren with the block.
Well, Chet using all of that length to make a play.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Now here's Porter. 14 points for him to halt the run, and he sinks the layup. Porter's got 16 points.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." B.A., back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Porter. 16 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Williams. Over on Antetokounmpo. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Williams at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he can't hit the second. The Bucks trail by 12. The drive by Porter. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Goodness.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. On target from range. And the Thunder lead by 13.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Porter against Gilgeous Alexander. Clock at 6. Porter in the post. SGA covering. Offline with a baseline jumper. Thunder leading by 13. Williams in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. SGA passes to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Plenty of space. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
They get it again. Outside Porter. Again Porter missing. And so it's Oklahoma City up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And out.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom about the future of the NBA's best.
One day, the grandest of them all had a proclamation. Get the ball to thy paint.
These types of stories, they tend to have predictable endings, don't they? Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
Well, his activity has set the tone, blocking and altering shots.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Rollins in a shooting guard. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his third assist of the night. Pass to Rollins. Six to shoot. SGA against Antetokounmpo. Green for three. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Dort for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Rollins. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of 1-2, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
The first one falls. Good on both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wallace outside. It's hauled in by Rollins. Bucks trail by 15. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shai was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Milwaukee, second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Porter hits them both. Here's SGA. He's got 21. Count the basket. Gilgeous Alexander's got 23 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the middle. Here's Rollins. The shot no good. Good D by Wallace.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
And he drops the first. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo against Williams. 5 on the clock. Outside for Green. And the Bucks miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dort for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Dort's got 10 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Here's Rollins. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Give him 8.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
Pass to Turner. Out to the wing. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Holmgren, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Porter from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 22 was their biggest lead.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Wallace outside. There's the triple. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Outside Porter. Shoots over SGA. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Outside for Green. The 3 ball. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Dort. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, SGA. Porter with the steal. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 23.
You're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
To the left side wing.
Milwaukee foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Porter against Gilgeous Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He is just too quick and too active. Shai is someone who lives at the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And something else that has stood out to me is the defense hasn't had any chance at stopping them in the mid-range.
That one's off.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest
On and off the court.
Yeah, it's never just one factor. When a team is struggling like this, there is plenty of playing to go around.
Kuzma, that's good.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Outside, SGA. They set the pick. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this has been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers.
Bucks trail by 21. Outside Porter. Green with the ball. Caruso covers. Kuzma for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Gilgeous Alexander attacking. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Turner, a screen on SGA. Shot clock at 6. And he's all alone. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Wallace at the line for one.
One shot. One shot.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Wallace with it. Now Porter defending. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And taking a glance at these last 10 games, these guys have been on an absolute roll scoring the ball. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The fourth spot held by Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe subbed in for Wallace. And here's Porter. Give him 23. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Drops in the 3. SGA's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Oh, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defends multiple positions.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Caruso finds Wiggins. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Now here's Porter, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Up top, Wiggins. He's guarded by Porter. Wiggins with it. Pass to Joe. Here's SGA. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And here is Kuzma. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Green. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Rollins. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Wiggins outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Anthony grabs the board. Kuzma down low. Williams defending. And it's in there. Kuzma's got 15 points.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Portis. Well, Milwaukee's shooting 35% in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Bobby Portis. One shot.
One shot.
Portis no good on the free throw. Thunder leading by 22. Caruso right side. He got a piece of it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kuzma is just so much fun to watch take off like that. The power is unmatched.
Here's Mitchell, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Oklahoma City substitution. Number 15, Brandon Carlson.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, sensing a need to string together more baskets. Doc Rivers giving his team a pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. Doc sees an opportunity right now for them to put their stamp on this game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got Isaiah Joe, Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Caruso in at the 3.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Mitchell misses. Kuzma against Caruso. The 15-footer. The shot comes out. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Thunder. They have a 19-point lead. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Mitchell, good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Mitchell. Inside, and stolen by Anthony. Trent from long range. And another miss by Milwaukee. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Here's Caruso, and he banks in the layup. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good luck winning the game with that kind of defense.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holmgren with the block. Here's Joe into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Anthony. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's
Thunder leading by 23. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here are the Thunder now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Anthony against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Gilgeous Alexander, a good look. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Antetokounmpo against Wiggins. Pass to Anthony. Here's Kuzma. Joe with the defensive effort. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth, and it's blocked. Trent against Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
That's good from Trent. And the Bucks with some changes. Rollins, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Trent hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Green's checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 20, AJ Green.
SGA passes to Mitchell.
Get there.
Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
First free throw is good. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he makes both free throws. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tries a 9-footer. He squares up and sinks it.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's the floater. This one for 3. Joe misses. The Bucks trail by 21. Outside Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And it's Caruso penetrating.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Porter, the pass to Turner, to the right side. Outside Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Holmgren. The teardrop. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And he knocks down the first one. Porter hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Outside, SGA. Williams, a screen on Porter. SGA with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Six to shoot. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kevin Porter.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
That free throw good from Gilgeous Alexander. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Yeah, since the break, he has been in attack mode, and he is living at the line.
Here's Rollins. Green for three. Pure from three-point range.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Driving inside. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Now here's Williams. Wallace outside. To the inside. The shot's good from SGA. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
And Shai has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's SGA. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trail by 16. Outside for Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it. trying to lift his teammates up.
Gilgeous Alexander, good for 2.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something. SGA against Porter. Now on to Kumpo. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, finishing off a slick move.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
SGA, the triple drop.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here we go, one-on-one. And Williams punches it home.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Now here's Porter. And the 3 off target.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Inside, here's Dort. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chet Holmgren.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Harris is checked in for Green. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. And he sinks the second. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Now here's Kuzma. Trent for 3. It's money from deep. 46 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Now Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. Here's Harris. Kuzma. Oh, the stuff. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.